Hey there, Avra here with Cami. Have you heard of Cami's split and merge tool? Split and merge is magic. It allows you as the teacher to combine all different types of files. You can combine a PDF with a slideshow with a document. You can also split apart large documents. Have you ever gotten an activity from a textbook publisher and the answer key is attached? Well, we can show you a way to quickly and easily turn that into two different digital files without the need of a copy machine or scanner. Let's take a look at the possibilities. Split and merge is easily accessible from the Cami dashboard. Remember, to get to the Cami dashboard, if you're in Google Chrome, simply use the Google Chrome extension. Or if you're in Microsoft Edge, you can use the Edge extension as well. Or you can simply open a new tab and type in cami.app.app. So let's head down here on the left to the Edit File area. We'll choose Split and Merge. This is our split and merge environment. In here, you can choose files from your computer, from your Google Drive, from Microsoft OneDrive, or from the Cami library. So let's begin with a file that we want to split apart. I'll head to my computer and select the file. Choose Open. And from here, you can see that it's pulled this file into the split and merge environment. I'll choose the Next button, and it brings this file in and puts it right up here. Each of these horizontal spaces house a file. So this is one file right now. But if we want, we can split it apart. So let's look at each page. There's a preview button right here. I'll click on it, and we can see the page. The first two pages are part of the reading. The third page is a set of questions. If you'd like this to be a separate file, all you have to do is click on it and drag it down, and now this horizontal space is room for this separate file. Likewise, we can take a look at this last page and see that it's the teaching companion page. So we don't want this to be something that we give to our students either. We'll go ahead and put it down here. So now you can see that we have three different files here in Split and Merge. Up at the top left, there's room for a file name. So we may call this the reading. Maybe we call this the questions. And we call this the teacher info. At this point, we've got a couple of choices to make. We can either take all three of these files and export them at one time. In order to do that, we'll head up to the top left to the Export All button. When we choose Export All, we get the option to either download the files individually or put them all into a Google Drive folder or a OneDrive folder. That's one option. Another option is to come over and use the Export button right here. Each file has an Export button so that you can export them individually. When you click on Export here, you get the same options as before, but there's one additional one, and that is to open in Cami. So you could take this reading and push it straight into Cami to get it set up for your students. Lastly, if you want to create different copies of the same assignment for multiple classes, you can do that as well. There's a duplicate button right here on the left. And when you click that, it duplicates the file. So from here, I could rename these to be for first period, second period, so on and so forth. Split and merge can also be used to merge files together. So let's go on down to Split and Merge again. Select it. And this time, let's start by going to the Cami library. From here, let's say that we want to put a digital notebook together. We can select one of the digital notebooks and choose Open with Kami. Now, let's think about additional teaching resources and activities for students that we might want to include in our notebook. I'll head to my Google Drive and head to the appropriate folder. And then I'll hold down Control or Command on my keyboard in order to select all of these files. I'm going to hit Select. And now you can see that all of these different files have come into this split and merge area. I'll use the Next button at the bottom. And now you can see that each file is on its own row or shelf. Now, it's just as easy as dragging and dropping into the appropriate spaces and designing the learning activity the way that it makes sense for your students. You can see that this is just a drag and drop environment that's easily manageable. Let's take a look at the icons that are below each of these files. We have the option to rotate. We have the option to preview and see it larger. We also have the option to duplicate a page. So you can see that this page duplicated over here. And lastly, we could delete the page. Once you're happy with your compilation of files and you've merged them all together, you can come over and give your file a new name and export it and put it wherever it needs to go in order for you to use it with students. Another amazing way that Split and Merge can make your life easier is by allowing you to print multiple files at one time. If you have files on your computer or in Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, you can simply head to those files and then do a Control A if you want to print the entire folder. So in this case, I have some student work. Let's pretend that I'm a teacher with parent-teacher conferences coming up. Or I just want to take some digital work, print it out, and hang it on a bulletin board or in the hallway. I'm simply going to choose Command A or Control A on my keyboard in order to select every file that's in this Google Drive folder. Now I'll hit Select. All of the student work will get loaded here in to Split and Merge. I can scroll down and then hit Next. Now, all of my students have come in and they're each on their own horizontal space. An even easier way, instead of just dragging them all up onto one horizontal space, is to go up to Merge mode. Now, here they all are in one place. If I need to, I can take them and drag and drop, move them around if there's a certain order that you want things in. But otherwise, just go up to where it says Export All and then hit Download and continue. Now I'll choose Download File. And when I take a look at this file, this is all of my student work at one time. So all I have to do is go up to that printer icon and print. If you have any questions regarding Split and Merge or anything in Kami, we certainly hope you won't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much for watching.